That time is 11:08 on this late Wednesday night, October 9th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, October 9th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 11:09 on this late Wednesday night, and it is 55 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel late night news is Trump says he would cooperate if Democrats give us a ratify that makes most recommended for impeachment. 2 ISIS vetoes transferred from certain prisoners to U.S. military custody. PG&E power shutdown as California's fume over PG&E power is a humongous inconvenience. GOP players in Benghazi probe down, wraps strong defense and congressional oversight. Pentagon analysts is charged with leaks of classified reports. Nice rabbit, it'll be a doozy, and we'll have more of that coming up on the Weather Center of the Peter Channel. Late night is coming up in a couple of minutes from now. But that can come a little rest for cocaine distribution. One finds 200 walnuts and squirrels nest on the hood of her car. Inspector General report shows at least 16 officers involved in the cover-up of McDonald shooting. Soldier who returned home from deployment was found bound, shot to death. Utah's first baby-related death reported, and victim was under 30. GOP, Trump looked to smother impeachment inquiry. Brexit EU leaders criticize UK proposals. Mexico Mayor Tyler truck dragging from the streets amid reported anger of unfulfilled campaign promise. What is Mitt Romney's end game? Measles companies confirmed the Boston Public Health Commission said. As the football tide rises as Quincy Market missed the boat. Now futures slipping wild overnight trading after a report that trade talks have stalled. Target chief merchant quits thread behalf of the FBI. PG&E bankruptcy judge gives outside group plan a chance. Get up and complains with their company to stop working with ICE. Looking at stocks now. Up 181.9, 7 at 26.346.01. SP filed at 26.34, trade at 19.40, and Nasdaq up 7 at 03.74. Humans will not migrate to all over planets, global winter said. Condition perfect for a fireball producing meteor shower visible from Humboldt tonight. Full hundreds moved to rise this weekend, and 2 meteor showers expected to peak this week. Change memory test scores can help catch Alzheimer's early in women. HIV prevention drugs will soon be available when on prescription cover for Parkinson's disease. St. Louis holds number 1 spot again for rate of gonorrhea and combined cases. And Ecuador factories schools shut down during 7-day full subsidy protests. The WHO feared of women mistreated during childbirth in lower income countries. Former U.S. President Trey County is leaving his job at Fox News during President Trump Wednesday. Chicago releases report on local McDonald shooting cover-up. Trump signs executive orders on transparency. A family discovered more than 40 pounds of cocaine in the coast of South Carolina's Fripp Island. An unusually far-reaching snowstorm for early October stalls strengthened. Involving all occupants of the Dakotas and the Senate blast Dakota across much of the plains and Midwest. Okay, let's take a look at the news from the Sun Chronicle. Bills propose new restrictions on new cannabis stores. State allows Dover Farms to maintain pot crop while probe in Attleboro continues. Survey finds different opinions over responsible bulletin vaping and student-supported Foxborough schools. Suspect charged with stealing tools in Attleboro break-in and try to Mansfield. Medical examiner rules deaths of ex-Foxborough man and family have admitted of a case of murder-suicide. Gasoline prices in Massachusetts dropped 3 cents over the past weekend, a 1-week increase in around the time, and the drone attack in Saudi Arabia oil facilities last month was apparently an aberration. Construction worker injured in Foxborough released from hospital. Norton Library hours expanded thanks to additional funding. A woman was accused of causing a fatal drunk driver crash in 2017, pleaded guilty to a series of traffic-related charges this week. Rider attorneys continue to fight the manslaughter and the motor vehicle homicide charges. SUV crashed for woods nearly landed in water in West Bridgewater. Terry Ryan, Commissioner and Veteran Secretary of Education, is looking at Gates School for information. He pushes project-based learning curriculum. New red line pilot cars arrive in Boston. Peter Cello. News time. It is 11:13 on this. Late Wednesday night, and it's time now for a sports report. NHL scores on a late Thursday night. The Philadelphia Flyers shut out the New Jersey Devils. 4-0. Buffalo Sabres over the Montreal Canadiens, final before final overtime, and Vancouver Canucks 2, LA Kings 0. Major League Baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers leading the Washington Nationals in the rubber game 5 of the ALD and LDS 3-1 in the top of the 7th. St. Louis Cardinals thrashed the Atlanta Braves 13-1 as they advanced to the first NLCS since 2014. Ascot NBA Spider China, Trump instead, Buster and Popovich. Atlanta Braves Brian Buchanan retired from a 15-year career. And former pro basketball player China League China controversy and politicians should say on this. Peter Cello. News time is 11:14 on this late Wednesday night. It's time out for Peter Cello weather traffic trends check. Baby! Looking at the on-time bus shuttle place on train service between Walton and Oakwood from 8:50 p.m. to close Mondays. Thursday, Spencer 7th. The work scheduled on Thursday, October 10th, and Monday, October 14th has been canceled. Okay, and now commuter rail. And the Thursday are looking good. Okay. Highways and Ways in New England. In Rhode Island, 295. Both ends, it's a little slow at Justice Stretch, Newport Bridge East, bound side. Little slow, Route 25. 8 north bound side over Merritt Parkway in Bridgeport. Mass Pike, southbound slow, 128 out in Weston. 128 at the northbound side, little slow, 2 Route 2 in Lexington, and Mass Pike, westbound slow, the Westfield Stretch. On 15 at the northbound side, so Silver headed towards Montreal. Peter Cello. News stop, 11:15, Dominoff weather report. Light of rain showers off the Cape Ann, a lot of rain showers around western Mass, the 9 to 7 portions of Vermont and western New Hampshire, and 9 of western Connecticut. And this is going to be the storm maker for Thursday and into Friday. A lot of precipitation off the Nantucket and Cape Downs, and we are under a wind advisory from 6 a.m. tomorrow to 6 a.m. Friday. Northeast winds of 25, 35 miles by gusts up to 50 miles expected approach to the eastern and southeastern Massachusetts and northern and southern Rhode Island. From 6 a.m. Thursday to 6 a.m. on Friday. Impacts gusty winds could blow around the circular objects of tree limbs could be blown down and scattered part of the main result. It'll be a prolonged period of strong to demonstrated winds. And a flood watch continues by the portion of southeastern Massachusetts, including the following areas: Boswell, Bristol, Dukes, Nantucket, and Plymouth on Friday morning. Long duration and heavy rainfall available impact southeastern Massachusetts, Cape and Downs. Friday with lighter rain still fall on Friday night and Saturday morning. Storm control and rainfall of 3 to 6 inches expected Friday with amounts of 18 inches possible across Plymouth County and Cape County will be lowest, but localized rainfall amounts of 10 inches and significant urban airport range flooded likely in. Forecast goes like this for tonight. Rain low at 51 degrees, normal about 14 to 60 miles an hour. 29 miles an hour. Shows there's 1% new results between quite a minutes possible. For Thursday, rain patch between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. 155 degrees, breeze with a northeast at about 18 to 23 miles an hour. 44 miles an hour. Shows there's 1%. New results between 3/4 1 inch possible for Thursday, rain low at 50 degrees, breezes with northeast at about 22 miles an hour. 37 miles an hour. Shows there's 9% new results between 3/4 1 inch possible for Friday. Rain 57 degrees, breeze with northeast at about 21 miles an hour. Shows there's 9% new between 1 and 2 inches possible for Friday night. Rain low at 50 degrees, breeze with northeast at about 50 to 20 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour. Shows there's 8% for Saturday. Rain like rain for 7 a.m. Mostly caused by 50 degrees and north about 750 miles an hour. Anticipation to 6% for Saturday. Mostly caused by 46 degrees. Common for Sunday. Most of that's got about 6 a.m. about 43 degrees. West about 3 to 6 miles an hour with a calm wind for Columbus State. Most of that's got about 6 a.m. about 45 degrees. Calm wind coming to southeast around 5 miles in the afternoon for Today, most of us got about 67 degrees. Carbon given to south, west about 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon for Tuesday night. Check the showers, most skies for 47 degrees, south for about 3 to 5 miles an hour, shows to 40%. And Wednesday, check the showers, partly says got about 62 degrees, southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour, shows to 50%. And right now in Dalton, it's overcast at 55 degrees. That's great for the Peter Channel. Late night news on this late one night, October 9th, 2019. Viewers will be having a good night with a good night. See you tomorrow morning with a more. You all have a good night.